Pocket English Podcast
from your pocket.
Welcome back to Pocket English Podcast.
What is the scariest sound in any language? It is not a difficult word. It is silence.
Imagine it is Monday morning at the coffee machine. You said hello. They said hello. Now, nothing. Just the clock ticking. You want to speak, but your mind is empty.
I remember when I got my first job in an English-speaking office. I used to hide in the bathroom during breaks, just to avoid that moment. I thought my English wasn't good enough.
But the problem wasn't your vocabulary. The problem was strategy. Today, we are giving you the question bridge. 3 simple patterns to keep talking forever, without panic.
That feeling of panic is something I think every learner knows. It is physical. Your heart starts beating fast, your hands get sweaty, and you just want to run away.
Exactly. And usually when we feel that panic, we make a classic mistake. We call it the dead end answer.
The dead end answer. That sounds dangerous.
It is dangerous for conversations. Let's show everyone what it sounds like. Jack, imagine I am your colleague. It is Monday morning. Ready?
Ready.
Hi, Jack. Did you have a good weekend?
Yes.
Okay, cut. That was painful.
It felt painful. I answered your question, though. You asked if I had a good weekend, and I said yes. Why did the conversation die?
Because you kept the ball. Think of a conversation like a game of catch. I threw the ball to you when I asked a question. You caught it with your answer, but then you just held it. You didn't throw it back.
So the silence happens because you are waiting for me to throw the ball back, and I am just standing there holding it.
Exactly. And the longer you hold it, the more awkward it feels. This is why yes and no are the enemies of good conversation. They are full stops. We need to turn those full stops into bridges.
So how do we build this bridge? Because in that moment, my brain is usually frozen. I can't think of a complex grammar structure.
You don't need complex grammar. You need a simple formula. We call it the ADB formula. Answer, detail, bridge.
Answer, detail, bridge.
Right. Step 1 is the answer. That is the easy part. Yes or no. Step 2 is the detail. You give one small piece of information, just one. And step 3 is the bridge. You ask a question back.
Okay, let's try to fix our bad conversation from before using ADB.
Great. Same scenario. Monday morning. Hi, Jack. Did you have a good weekend?
Yes, I did. I went hiking in the mountains. How about you?
Oh, I love hiking. My weekend was quiet. I just read a book.
That felt completely different.
It flowed, right? Let's break down what you did. First, the answer, yes, I did. Then, the detail, I went hiking. And finally, the bridge. How about you?
How about you is such a magical phrase. It is so short, but it completely saves the situation.
It is the ultimate safety net. If you forget everything else from this episode, just remember how about you or what about you. It works for almost everything. I am tired. How about you? I love this coffee. What about you? It instantly throws the ball back to the other person.
I want to ask about the detail part, though. I went hiking is a good detail, but sometimes I feel like my life is boring. What if I didn't do anything cool? What if I just slept?
That is a valid worry, but here's the secret. The detail doesn't have to be exciting. It just has to be something. Even a boring detail is better than silence.
So if I just stayed home and cleaned my house?
Try it. Use the formula. Answer, yes. Detail, I cleaned my house. Bridge, how about you?
Okay. Yes, it was okay. I actually just cleaned my apartment all day. How was yours?
See? Now I can reply to that. I can say, oh, I hate cleaning, or it feels good to have a clean house, doesn't it? You gave me something to work with.
That is a relief. I always felt pressure to be interesting, but I really just need to be responsive.
Exactly. Responsiveness is more attractive than being interesting. Now, I want to try a slightly harder scenario. How about you is great, but you can't use it forever.
True. If we just keep saying how about you back and forth, we will sound like robots.
Right. So we need the level 2 bridge. This is for when you want to show you are really listening. You ask a specific question based on the topic.
Can you give me an example?
Sure. Let's go back to the hiking example. You said, yes, I went hiking. How about you? That works. But a level 2 bridge would be, yes, I went hiking. Do you like hiking?
Ah, I see. So I am taking the topic, hiking, and asking you about your relationship to it.
Yes, or have you ever been there? Or do you have any plans for the summer? You are connecting your detail to the next question.
This seems like it requires a bit more quick thinking.
A little bit, but there is a cheat code for this too. It is called the W question. Who, what, where, when, why.
The classic question words.
If you are stuck, just pick one W word and make a question. If I say I went to a new restaurant, your brain might freeze. Just pick where.
Where is it?
Exactly. Pick what.
What did you eat?
Pick who.
Who did you go with?
Perfect. You don't need to plan the perfect question. You just need to grab a W word and throw it out there.
It takes the pressure off perfection. I think that is the biggest block for me, and probably for a lot of our
Listeners, we want to say the perfect sentence, so we say nothing. Silence is the only wrong answer. A grammatically imperfect question keeps the conversation alive. Silence kills it.
Before we move to the next scenario, I want to ask something. What happens if the other person doesn't ask me a question?
That is a very common situation. Sometimes you are standing in the elevator or waiting for the bus and nobody is speaking. There is no question to answer.
Right, so I can't use answer detail bridge because there is no answer.
In this case, we use a variation. We call it statement plus bridge. You make an observation and then you ask a question to check if they agree.
Okay, let's set the scene. We are waiting for the elevator. It is taking a long time. It is silent, awkward.
If you say nothing, the awkwardness grows. If you just make a statement like, the elevator is slow, it is a dead end. I might just nod.
So I need to add the bridge.
Yes, and the easiest bridge here uses auxiliary verbs, do, are, have.
So the elevator is slow, isn't it?
That is a tag question, which is great, but we can make it even simpler for learners. The elevator is slow. Do you work on the 5th floor?
Ah, okay, so I use the environment to start and then pivot to them.
Let's try another one. The office is really cold.
Okay, statement. It is freezing in here today. Bridge, are you cold too?
Perfect. You validated the shared reality. We are both cold. And then you invited me to speak. Now I can say, yes, I am freezing. I forgot my jacket, and we are talking.
It feels like magic when you break it down like this. It is just mechanics.
It is. It is like building a house. You lay one brick, then the next. You don't need to be an architect. You just need to lay the brick.
If you are enjoying this breakdown and you want to keep building your conversation skills brick by brick, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. We release these episodes to help you practice small chunks of English that actually work in real life.
Yes, hitting that subscribe button is a great way to commit to your fluency. Now, Jack, I want to talk about something that scares people even more than speaking: listening.
Oh yes, because if I ask a bridge question, there's a risk they will answer me.
Exactly. You ask, how about you? And then they start talking fast, and you panic again.
And then we do the fake nod, just nodding and smiling and hoping they stop talking.
We've all done the fake nod. But you can use the bridge technique here too. If you didn't understand, don't fake it. Use a clarification bridge.
What does that look like?
Sorry, I missed that. Did you say you went to Paris?
So you are still using the question structure to throw the ball back, but you are also checking your understanding.
Yes, it shows confidence. Faking understanding shuts down connection because you can't ask a follow-up. Asking for clarification actually builds connection because it shows you care about what they said.
I think we should practice this. We've talked about the theory, but our listeners need to feel it.
I agree. Let's do a simulation. I am going to be the colleague. I will ask you, the listener, a question. You have 5 seconds of silence.
Don't panic during the silence. Your goal is to use the formula: answer, detail, bridge.
You can speak out loud or just say it in your head, but try to form the full sentence.
Let's give them an example first. If Emma asks, is it raining? I might say, yes, it is pouring. Detail. Do you have an umbrella? Bridge.
Exactly. Okay, listeners, are you ready? Here is your first situation. We are at work. I see you in the kitchen. Here I go. Hi, do you drink coffee?
This actually changes my perspective on small talk completely. I always thought small talk was about impressing people, but it is actually just about passing the ball.
That is the best way to think about it. If you are holding the ball, you are stressed. If you throw the ball, you are free. The question bridge is just the most efficient way to throw the ball.
And it takes the focus off you. When you ask a question, the spotlight moves to the other person. They have to do the work of thinking and speaking. You can relax and listen.
Exactly. It is the selfish reason to be polite. Being a good listener makes you popular, but it also gives your brain a break.
I love that. So let's recap the 3 main tools we built today.
Tool number 1, the formula. Answer plus detail plus bridge. Never answer with just one word.
Tool number 2, the ultimate safety net. How about you? Use it when your mind goes blank.
And tool number 3, the statement bridge. When nobody is talking, make an observation and ask a do or are question. It is cold, isn't it? Are you cold too?
I have a challenge for everyone listening. The next time you speak English, maybe tomorrow, maybe in 10 minutes, I want you to try this just once.
Just once. Wait for a question, give your answer, add one tiny detail, and ask how about you?
You will see the other person's face light up because people love talking about themselves. You are giving them a gift.
And you will feel that panic disappear because you know exactly what to do. You are not hoping for a miracle, you are following a plan.
We would love to practice with you right now in the comments. Let's start a conversation chain.
I will start. Here's my statement. I love watching action movies because they help me relax.
Now it is your turn. In the comments, give an answer, do you like them? A detail, why, and ask a bridge question back to us.
I can't wait to see what you come up with. We will be reading and replying to your bridges.
And once you master the art of continuing a conversation, you might face a new problem. How do you stop it?
That is true. Sometimes you need to leave, but you don't want to be rude.
We have an episode coming up on polite goodbyes that is the perfect partner for this one, so make sure you look out for that.
Until then, remember, silence is just a pause waiting for a bridge. Keep practicing, and we will talk to you soon.
Bye, everyone.